All right, so I have been dealing with a crazy golfer's elbow for quite some time now. And it's really been hindering my exercise, my workouts, especially if I'm doing any kind of upper body, if I'm doing biceps and pull ups and things like that. And so I've been looking, I've been doing a lot of the different types of massages, doing all the different kinds of stretches to stretch out the area and to try to get the inflammation down, been icing it and doing all the tricks, using some pressure with the thumb and kind of massaging the area in here, which helps. It's helped a little bit. But did some research and ran into this band here. A lot of times you call it a Voodoo Band. It's Voodoo Band on roguefitness.com. This is just from WOD, Workout of the Day Nation. And so I just wanted to mention how amazing this little band has been for me. I started using this about 7 days ago. And it's like night and day, the difference in my golfer's elbow. I would say 98% of my golfer's elbow is gone in 7 days. Now, I've been using this pre-workout and post-workout just to kind of loosen things up in there. And so what I want to do today is just kind of show you a little bit what this band does. And I don't understand the science behind it. I have no idea why it works, to be honest with you, but it is a pretty amazing product. So you just take the band, and you can do this on your own, or you can get somebody to help you. I usually just start right here and get it started, and my first wrap is usually just enough to get it to stick, and then I start to pull the pressure. And they say to pull at about a 70%, 50 to 70% tightness level, and that seems to be working pretty good. And this is the most difficult part, I would say, of the whole thing, as far as just get it started. And you kind of want to overlap it. You'll see I'm kind of overlapping each one of these, but you want to make sure you get it good and tight. I like to straighten my arm out. I've learned that you do not want a bunch of pinching in your arm. That even makes the process even that much more painful, because this is a little bit of a painful process. So I can feel a little bit of pinching there, so I'm just going to overlap a little bit more. And we'll just get this completely wrapped up real good. So if you keep it bent, I seem to get a lot of that pinching in there, which I don't want. And I'm usually, because my pain is mainly right in this area here, so I usually start mid forearm and work my way up and get into the bicep just a little bit, and a little bit up the back of the arm, so you can see I'm going a little bit up on that tricep and bicep area. And then I kind of work my way back down. And see, there's some pinch in there, so I just kind of open it back up and get rid of that. So what do we do with the end of this thing? Kind of just take whatever the last wrap is and try to stick it up underneath there. That can be difficult at times. So anyway, it's that simple. And then you've got about 2 minutes to get this done. So I straighten my arm out and just kind of pull it towards me, and then kind of put it back behind myself and stretch as much as possible. I'll even lay it flat down. I know you can't see that perfectly, but lay it flat down on a surface and get some stretching there. And then so I'm going here, and then I'll come back here, and then I like to go stretch it back out here, and then I like to go side to side a little bit, try to get some flexion in it there, and it starts to burn real good. And I just keep moving it back and forth as much as possible. And really, I have no pain in the elbow today. Literally zero pain that I'm feeling. So I'm excited about that, because I've had so much pain in this elbow that it's been insane. So usually when I go like this and get this nice big stretch here, I'll start to feel the pain in here. But I don't want to stop doing this, because I don't want to get the golfer's elbow back. So I still have, ever so often, if I'm doing some bicep curls, when I first start, I'll have a little bit. Now, you start doing one of these and just rotating it back and forth. I like to push the elbow to get full extension into it, and then maybe even try to rub a little bit into that area. Don't rub right on the nerve there or right on the bone, but right in above there. You can get even like a lacrosse ball and try to work that area out a little bit. But as you can see, what happens is it just starts to burn all up and down the forearm. If you really want to get a crazy burn, you can see my hands are starting to feel that turn almost a little bit purple. So you know it's nice and tight when it's like that. And I don't know how long I've been going. I normally literally start the timer and go for at least 2 minutes, and maybe up to about 2.5 if you can handle the pain. When that's done, and I'm getting ready to work out right now, so when that's done, I just literally take it off. So some of the things that I've done to get rid of this golfer's elbow, I have and you'll see there's all kinds of stripes on my arm, and that'll go away within a little bit of time. So that's good for a golfer's elbow and also tennis elbow. And I point at this one because I have a little tennis elbow in this one over here. So I've been using it on both arms. I won't show you both arms, but just it has helped a ton. It's actually helped more for the golfer's elbow than my tennis elbow. Don't know why that is. Don't know if there's something I should be doing, different movements I should be doing for the tennis elbow. Probably should research that a little bit, but I cannot believe the difference that it's made. But yes, I still am doing some of the massaging in the forearms, especially when I'm working out. Just working that area, trying not to overdo it. If I do feel like a pain or anything into the elbow, I try to adjust the workout just a little bit. But in this instance, I've heard that it's not necessarily so bad to have a little bit of pain in there. One of the exercises that I have been doing is just taking a weight in my left hand, raising it up, and then doing a negative on the bicep curl and letting that come down, and that has helped a lot as well. So over the last week, just the massaging, using a weight, and doing some negatives. And there is some pain when you're doing the negatives. Like early last week when I first started all of this, there was a little bit of pain in there, but by the time I was on set 3 or so, the pain was starting to go away. And literally, there's no swelling in here now like I had before, and I feel a ton better. So this, I think, was the magic trick, because I was doing a lot of the other stuff beforehand, and it would get a little bit better, but it would just continually get sore and sore again every time I would do any kind of a workout. So then you're like, well, should I even work out? So it's just a painful thing. I hated it. So glad to be able to be back working out full force. Like I said, I have been doing some stuff, but if you're looking for a way to get rid of some of that golfer's elbow, grab one of these. And like I said, I don't know the science, don't understand the science, but for me, it has helped immensely. All right, we'll see you another day.